at all. Now, I want to wrap up. So I mentioned in the first hour of the program that we've been tracking as best we can, the amount of money that the Treasury Department is collecting in payroll tax withholding, because we had this major discrepancy in the raw data from December to January. We lost 2,500 jobs, and 1.2 million. Well, 2.5 million. Sorry, we lost 2.5 million jobs December to January, and 1.2 million of those the regime just erased. They no longer exist. And that's the labor force participation rate. So saw something that said the Treasury Department collected less money in payroll tax withholding. Okay, well, if that's true, then it would argue against any new jobs. How can you take in less money on payroll tax withholding if you've got brand new jobs? So this is where this ended up, as best we can determine. The U.S. Treasury collected $310 million more in tax withholding in the first 4 months of fiscal 2011 than in the first 4 months of this year. Fiscal 2012, the first 4 months, is October through January. And this year, they collected $310 million less than last year. So they would argue, okay, there's fewer people paying. Maybe not. You could have an increase in employment, but with low-wage jobs and smaller amounts of withholding. Regardless, what does not add up is federal tax withholding on payroll tax withholding is not up commensurately with 243,000 jobs created in December. And if you just look at calendar year 2011, the tax receipts from federal withholding collected by Treasury do not jibe with the unemployment numbers that we got. We were losing jobs throughout, but toward the end of the calendar year, remember they started saying, "Ooh, we got fewer applications for unemployment. We got more people working." That was not reflected, and this data is hard, or these data are hard, whatever. But for calendar year 2011, payroll tax withholding, the dollars that businesses withhold and send to the government tax revenue, far, far less than what it should have been given the unemployment picture. So the bottom line is these numbers are still being monkeyed around with and jimmied and they're, I think, made up, manipulated, or what have you. Can't trust them.